I was very fortunate. I'm an only child, and I grew up with parents who were extremely conscious to offer me every opportunity to explore art and literature and sports and dancing and all kinds of stuff. Music was the thing that I gravitated towards at a very early age, and they recognized that. No, I think I was smart enough to recognize opportunity when it came a-knockin', you know, and I think I was fortunate enough to have the support of my family. I mean, my dad was tremendously instrumental in allowing me to pursue it at an age when most kids are kind of, you know, watching their friends go off to university, which I was doing. I was like 16, 17, and all my friends were going off to university and getting jobs, and you know, and I was working as a telephone operator part-time and gigging at night. And I was only able to do that because my parents were really supportive, and I lived at home, and I had a little bit of money in my pocket because I had this job, and you know, things happened for me very quickly, but it would have been much more difficult to do it without the support of my family.
I woke up with a killer hangover, hope it was worth all this pain.
When I travel, not just in the US, but when I travel around the world, the one thing I get asked a lot is, you know, well, what do you think it is about, particularly about Canadian artists? And I always say that, you know, I think Canada, and this is not to, you know, this is not to indulge the idea that we are the poorer cousins of the US, but the idea that Canada is a smaller market, but it's such a more compressed market for artists. And I think that you really get an opportunity to develop as an artist here before the rest of the world knows who you are.
I remember yelling, hey DJ, jack the volume, I love this song.
I think that it's an incremental thing, and I think that it comes in milestones, you know, small milestones. The first time I went to Paris, I found my mother from the base of the Eiffel Tower, and I told her, you know, Mom, I made it. You know, I'm in Paris. The first time that I got to sing in front of 15,000 people in my hometown, I felt like I had made it. I think it's, you know, it's a series of little things, and hopefully you get to kind of span the whole trajectory of your career, and you get to look back on those things and realize that, you know, you made it a whole bunch of times, and it was all the little things that kind of add up to this incredible journey.